energy. You can actually learn and read about these certain deities, and you can actually use them for yourself too also. All right. Now you can connect the Goetia with the Book of Enoch, and the Book of Enoch touches with the Hebrew or Revelations. So Book of Enoch is damn near like a Revelation book. So you can actually go into this. This one was by R.H. Charles, so you can find this version of the Book of Enoch. And I'm going to show you something else. So, and I also got this, the Enochian the Enochian magic of Dr. John Dee. Dr. John Dee was actually the close um, magician of Queen Elizabeth. I forgot what year it was. It was like couple of hundred years ago, and he was actually going through all the information that was taken from Egypt or Kemet or all these all these places of that had a lot of information. That were very spiritual people, and they would take them, and what they would do was break them down, and so they would keep most of those books we haven't even seen, but some of the books that they put out, you can use them for yourself. These are mainly for the mind. You don't have to use a lot of physical application like cut off any chicken heads or use any chicken feet or anything like that. It's mainly with the mind because everything is speeding up now. I know it sounds. I know this is the battle rap crowd that's actually checking this out. But if I was able to come from the battle rap crowd and people, all them bars we be catching them lines, or you gonna catch it out of the building. It's gonna be gold on tape or when it come out on film. Yeah, if I can catch all that, you can catch all that with your mind. You can definitely get into these books. Highly melanated people, so-called black people, so-called African American people. We can't just use our mind for what people want our minds to be used for. You know what I'm saying? We can elevate ourselves, elevate. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I kind of liken it to what Averb was doing against Loaded Lux. He took him out of his element. Took him on a home game, took him on a road game. We ain't never seen Lux on the road before, so it was neutral ground, and Lux to me lost that one 2-1. It felt like a 3-0, but it was a 2-1. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm no one's fan out of the two. I'm not either one of their fans because you're able to get more of the information and digest both sides of the party, both parties, and see who really won instead of having, oh, I like this person better, so they really won, even though I feel like the other person had better bars. Nah, what I do is I equate the two, and or the if it's a team or if it's just 1-on-1, I equate them, and whoever came out the victor or the winner, that's who it is. It ain't no bias with me. So I feel like feel and know that Verb got Lux 2-1. But like reason why I bring up that because he took all that time, he got all that time and was able to show what what uh what Lux is really like and what it's really like to be on the road. Because we always seen Verb and everybody in from St. Louis to Detroit on the road and all these different areas. They was on the road all the time in New York. But now you get different places to go, and now there's no more home games for those for people in New York. And we get to see how much talent they really have with people out of state. So that's why. And that was a verb we've seen before that was looking to battle that battle SB. That he said he said shoot at your guardian angel. So like yeah, so same thing. So yeah, I say that to say this. You can I use that as an analogy, showing that we can we're on a road game, pretty much. We just looking at one thing and just battle rap, but we can take it to the home. Home is our inside of our mind. The home game is actually our mind. So if we taking it to the home game, we can actually win this thing. It's like, because God doesn't want you to win. He doesn't want you to raise yourself up and be a better version of yourself, or the best version of yourself, because you'll no longer need him. And then if you don't need him, you won't pray to him. If you don't pray to him, you don't give him any power. And if you don't give him any power, that means you hold the power and you hold the keys. All right. So you have books to go and check out if you like. The Book of Enoch the Prophet by R.H. Charles. Okay. The Enochian Magic of Dr. John D. by Geoffrey James. The Goetia, the Lesser Key of Solomon. That means the lower. That means the more. They actually have sometimes lesser means it has more power. When you get into this type of information, so it's dealing with the king. It wasn't a real King Solomon in real life, but they're just showing you these are all energies inside your mind, pretty much. So if they're all inside your mind, that's why it's viable. 72 times 4, 72 times 2 is 144. So 144,000, the light bringers, they're all in your mind. It's in your head. It's in your head. You're waking yourself up to bring your power on. So you can find this by Samuel Liddell and McGregor Mathers, and Alistair Crawley did the introduction for this book. And I got a sleeper for you. This is extra. So by Marvin Meyer, The Gospel of Thomas. That was no real Jesus. They actually changed all the names. I'll make a video about that too. But anyway, let me later on. But what I'm gonna tell you is the Gospel of Thomas. Come to find out, when I read it, I found out that Judas was actually Jesus' twin. Yeah, I know they always say don't be a Judas, but without Judas and Mary Magdalene, the whore on the street, Jesus would not have reached his highest illuminated self, or his highest potential. So, but yeah, you can check these things out. But I wanted to tell y'all that before 12 actually hit on that Saturday. So remember, people in the industry, they do know what they're doing with the magic. You should know what you're doing too, so you won't be able to fall for the okie doke or to fall for the tricks. All right. Remember, we in the Matrix. Ma's tricks, Hebrew, her web. We're in her web. We gotta make our way out of the web in order to destroy this shit. All right. Peace. Nigga.